Is Josh Giddey the missing piece for the Chicago Bulls? A blockbuster trade could be brewing that might just turn the Windy City into title town once again. From triple-double machine to potential Bulls savior, Giddey's move could shake up the entire NBA. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. We've got you covered with breaking news, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis of everything Bulls. From United Center to the front office, we're bringing you the inside scoop. Hit subscribe and let's talk Bulls basketball. Today, we're diving into some breaking Chicago Bulls news that could shake up the entire NBA landscape. That's right, we're talking about the potential Josh Giddey trade to the Windy City. Buckle up, Bulls fans, because this could be a game changer. Let's start with the basics. Josh Giddey, the young Australian phenom, has been making waves since he entered the league with the Oklahoma City Thunder in 2021. At just 21 years old, he's already shown flashes of brilliance that have NBA executives drooling. But why are we suddenly hearing his name linked to the Chicago Bulls? Well, that's where things get interesting. According to multiple sources close to the situation, the Bulls and Thunder have been engaged in serious trade talks centered around Giddey. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a moment to appreciate what Giddey brings to the table. Standing at 6'8" with the vision of a point guard and the rebounding prowess of a forward, Giddey is the definition of a Swiss Army knife on the court. In just his third NBA season, he's averaging nearly a triple-double with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists per game. His ability to see the floor and make pinpoint passes is truly elite, and at his young age, there's still so much room for growth. But why would the Thunder even consider trading such a promising young talent? Well, that's where the plot thickens. Oklahoma City is absolutely loaded with young talent and draft picks. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the charge, Chet Holmgren looking like a future star, and a war chest of draft picks that would make Danny Ainge blush. In short, they're in a position to make a big move, and Giddey might be the odd man out. Now, let's shift our focus to the Chicago Bulls. We all know they've been stuck in basketball purgatory for the past few seasons. Not good enough to contend, not bad enough to rebuild. It's a tough spot to be in, and the front office knows something needs to change. Enter Josh Giddey, a player who could potentially be the missing piece to push this Bulls team over the edge. Imagine a starting lineup of Giddey, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. That's a group that could make some serious noise in the Eastern Conference. But here's where it gets really interesting. The potential addition of Giddey doesn't just improve the Bulls on the court, it could completely reshape their identity as a team. Let's break it down. Playmaking. The Bulls have struggled with consistent playmaking for years. Giddey's elite court vision and passing ability would immediately elevate the entire offense. Suddenly, LaVine and DeRozan are getting easier looks, Vucevic is feasting on pick-and-roll opportunities, and the whole team is playing with a new rhythm. Rebounding. Chicago has been middle of the pack in rebounding for the past few seasons. Giddey's size and nose for the ball would give them a significant boost on the boards, potentially leading to more fast break opportunities and second chance points. Versatility. In today's positionless NBA, having a 6'8" player who can effectively run your offense is a massive advantage. Giddey's size allows him to defend multiple positions, creating mismatches on both ends of the floor. Youth injection. Let's face it, the Bulls' core isn't getting any younger. Bringing in a 21-year-old with Giddey's upside gives them a bridge to the future while still competing in the present. At first glance, this might seem like a steep price for the Bulls to pay. Kobe White has shown flashes of becoming a solid NBA player, and Patrick Williams still has untapped potential. But when you're talking about a player of Giddey's caliber and age, sometimes you have to take big swings. Let's dive deeper into how this trade could impact for the Bulls. They're getting a young, dynamic playmaker who immediately slots into their starting lineup. Giddey's presence allows LaVine and DeRozan to focus more on scoring, potentially leading to career years for both players. The Bulls' offense, which has often looked stagnant, suddenly becomes much more fluid and unpredictable. Defensively, while losing Williams hurts, Giddey's size and instincts could potentially make up for it. His ability to grab defensive rebounds and quickly start the fast break could lead to easy buckets in transition, something the Bulls have sorely lacked. Eastern Conference shakeup: a rejuvenated Bulls team with Giddey at the helm could seriously challenge the current Eastern Conference hierarchy. Teams like the Bucks, Celtics, and 76ers might suddenly find themselves with new competition. All-star implications: if Giddey's addition leads to increased success for the Bulls, we could see multiple Chicago players in the all-star conversation. LaVine and DeRozan's efficiency could skyrocket, and Giddey himself might make a push for his first all-star selection. Free agency domino effect: a successful Giddey trade could make Chicago a more attractive destination for free agents. Suddenly, players around the league might see the Bulls as a team on the rise and want to be part of it. Draft pick market: if this trade goes through, it could set a new market for what young, high-potential players are worth in terms of draft compensation. Other teams looking to make moves might use this as a benchmark. Now, it's important to note that as of right now, this is all speculation. Neither team has officially confirmed that talks are taking place. But where there's smoke, there's often fire, and the NBA rumor mill is certainly buzzing about this potential deal. So, what does this mean for Bulls fans? Well, it's time to get excited, but also to temper expectations. If this trade goes through, it's not going to magically transform the Bulls into instant championship contenders. Building a contender takes time, chemistry, and a bit of luck. But what it does do is give the Bulls a clear direction. It shows that the front office is willing to make bold moves to improve the team. It gives them a young cornerstone to build around for the next decade. And most importantly, it gives the fans hope that the glory days of Chicago basketball might not be so far away after all. In conclusion, the potential Josh Giddey trade to the Chicago Bulls is more than just a transaction, it's a statement of intent. It's a sign that the Bulls are ready to shake things up and take risks to get back to the top of the NBA mountain. Whether this trade actually happens remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the next few weeks are going to be very interesting for Bulls fans. Make sure to stay tuned to this channel for all the latest updates and analysis as this story develops. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA news and analysis. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the Bulls should pull the trigger on this trade? Let me know.